Okay, garden update time. Scrappy, get out of my way. Look, black cherry tomato, slowly growing, bushing out. I think it's because of this pole is shading it too much. Once it gets around that, it'll probably grow faster. Celebrity, this is the determinate, one that I planted as a sucker. I have a video of it when it was a baby. The flowers, they look like they're doing alright. They're producing fruit, they're not wilting at all. This other one is the mama that it came from. It's got some fruit growing, and it's got like some more flowers, but they kind of seem to be doing kind of weak. It's got some little bitch tomatoes over here that don't seem to be growing very at all. They probably won't grow anymore. I think that one's done. It's kind of a not very good. Okay, this is the plant that I started off loving. Now I hate it, and I want to kick it. Look, there's one tomato left on the bottom cluster that had a few earlier, but some of them rotted, had the black crap on it. Got some holes in it, whatever. There's 3 on the second cluster. Look like they're doing alright. On the third cluster, there's one little bitch tomato on there. I don't know if it'll grow bigger or not. And then after that, all the clusters, they're all like falling off and all like dried up, and they suck. See them? And they're not making any more fruit. And this plant just stopped growing, I think. Just stopped growing. I'm gonna take it out of there. I think I'm just gonna abort it. This is the cherry tomato, red cherry tomato. It's doing great. Every flower makes fruit, and it makes big long clusters. And it's still doing good. It's climbing up on that fence by itself. See his little stick to hold it in place. This is the one that I pruned when it was little. I pruned it very vigorously. And this is the one that I did not prune. And the one that I pruned seemed to be doing better. The plant seems to be doing better. But this one seems to be making lots more fruit. Like, I've already picked some off here. I've had 7 so far. Keeping track. Romas, hybrids. See, these are all from the grocery store, like I say every time. It fell over. Left one cluster, but it's got one that survived. And they're all different. All these 3, even though they came from the same tomato. I don't know how it works. The same batch of tomatoes. I don't know if they came from the same tomato or not. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Roma sucks anyway. Here's all my watermelons that are on the ground. See there. My watermelons are under attack, but not by bugs, but by my feet. I walk on the vines by the water hose. I drag the water hose all over the melons and all over the flowers and vines, and I step on them the more I walk through them. So I try to watch where I walk, but sometimes I don't. These are all the ones on the ground. Some of them are doing really good, some of them aren't. The ones on the hill are all doing good. Scrappy, don't walk on my melons. The hill ones are doing good, good. I'm probably gonna make a few more hills, or maybe one big ass hill, and then make some more watermelons before the summer's over. Here is the clipping that I made in that coffee thing. It's getting big. Here are some cantaloupes that I planted in the ground, and these are the ones that I planted on the hill. As you can see, the leaves are bigger. The stems are way fatter, darker green. Then the ones on the ground are kind of wispy and yellow and stringy and one long, you know, they're not as good on the ground. I don't know. I mean, I just put them on the ground just to see, but they're doing good on here. I think they got some melons in here. See, there's a melon right there. It's hard to see these melons because they're all, you know, there was one. I gotta be careful where I step, like I said. There's a big melon over here somewhere if I can see it. This is a watermelon. There's a watermelon in there. I don't know if you can see it. I can't see it through the screen. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, so those are my melons. And out there I got some more watermelons and stuff, but they're younger. But they're going fast. I'll show them to you later, I guess. They're doing really good. Here's some squash. Got zucchini, but this is squash over here. It's getting good. I can definitely see fruits coming in. Starting to grow. There's quite a lot of them, actually. And here's my zucchini plants. I've already harvested 2 full-size zucchini. There's another one in there, so 3. There's 3 so far that I've eaten. Almost enough to pay for. That's already more than the seed pack cost if I was to buy zucchinis. Okay, yellow tomato, yellow cherry tomato. Explosive growth on that plant. Like, it's doing good. See, the tomato plants over here are not, that's the tomato plants on that side have that fence kind of shading them a little bit. That might help them when it's like super hot, but for now the full like sun is just, this thing is just getting big. I need to build some structure to hold it. The black prince, it's growing up. It has started to get big. It's got some flowers that do not look like they're rotting at all, which is good because I'd be pissed if they started rotting already. Because I want to try at least one black tomato. If I can get one out of this plant, I'll be happy. As you can see, I made a little support for when it was real rainy, and I tied it with a piece of dried grass. I would not recommend that, but it was just, I need to make something that's permanent for these things. Whenever the wind comes, I put pots all around it, squish it. It's kind of dumb, but making flowers purple. This is Mr. Stripey. It's getting big too. Like these are actually taking off. They're getting big already. I was worried about them because they weren't growing as big as that yellow cherry, but that one's a hybrid, so you know hybrids, they're badass. So I can't really compare them with heirloom. This is a purple cherokee. It's getting big too. It's got flowers. I would like to get at least one of those too. Cantaloupes on the ground. This one's doing better than those cantaloupes on the ground. See, this one's doing better. It depends, I guess, on how deep I dug the holes where I put the dirt in, because some of them I didn't really dig very deep because I was just trying to get rid of plants, you know, that I was thinking. I was like, oh, I'll just put it in here. I'll just put it in here, see how it does. Now I wish I would have dug big holes and did it right. But these cantaloupes seem to be doing good. This is my what's it called? This is the sucker from that yellow cherry over there, and it's going. Pretty soon it'll be, you know, a bush, a vine. It'll be, hopefully it'll be all over this fence. By the end of the summer it'll be completely. Here's one of its brothers that I plucked at the same time, but it's not faring as well. It is hopefully it's alive, but I think the bud, I don't know if the little buds in there is alive or not, but I don't think it is. I'll probably pick some more off that big old yellow cherry and come in here and plant some more, because I like those. I think I like them, I don't know yet. The cantaloupe over here is doing good. Eggplant. There's eggplants all. They're growing very slowly. Here's probably the biggest eggplant right here. I'll show it to you. Here's my hand. It's electric cigarette. Okay, so I planted this eggplant and this zucchinis. Not this zucchini. I planted this later, but these zucchinis at the same time as that eggplant. And I've already been eating them, and they're way bigger. So as far as getting stuff to eat fast, I guess zucchini is the fastest of all the stuff I have, because it came that even came from seed. Look, my yellow cherries are making fruit. Yay! Look at that. It looks like there's no wasted flowers either. That's good. Watermelons on the ground. Okay, did I show everything? Oh, let me just show you. I always forget these. These are rescue watermelon plants. I rescued them. This is a homestead heirloom tomato. I got them in a 4-pack. This one is growing 2 plants at once. I wanted, because I didn't thin it like I should have, but I'm just gonna let it go. It seems to be doing okay. It's bigger than all the other ones. They have flowers going. The flowers don't look like they look like they're in good shape, like they're very healthy looking. Zucchini, rescue watermelon. That one came. This one is a surprise that it's alive still. It's gonna do good. This one is thriving over here on the ground. Hopefully keeps it up. It was a late start. This one is another miracle that it lived. Another success story or survival story, whatever you want to say. Baby cantaloupes that have not started flowering. They're just like some seeds that I put in pots. Just, I shouldn't have done that, because now I want them to live. I need to stop planting seeds. I got some in these pots too. What else? Oh yeah, my 2 Romas over here, but no one cares about these. This watermelon plant's doing the worst out of any of them. It's yellow, it's little, it's slow growing. This one over here, but that, I think these started as rejects. It's kind of bigger, but it's still yellow and still sucks. And I think that's it. Pepper plant that I bought from a church garage sale. I don't go to church though. I just saw it on the side of the road. Oh, my tomato plant. I showed them, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, well that's it. 12 minutes, that's like a long time for a video.